Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome. This video is day 5 of the Giftmas series of the 12 days of Christmas. So in this video we are going to be doing custom kitchen towels, and custom kitchen towels are another great gift that you can do for family and friends. The ones that I am going to do right now is I'm actually going to be utilizing this towel. This is a towel that I bought at the Sew and Quilt Show last year. These are usually the towels that I use. I usually use the towels that are kind of terry cloth and they have, you know, the waffle texture on here. I like these towels a lot. So, you know, there's just so many things that you can do with kitchen towels. Now, the kitchen towel that I am actually going to do is I'm actually going to do one with a holiday design, and you know, what am I going to put? I'm just going to put Merry Christmas on the bottom. Okay, you can do this with either towels. Another thing too is you can do a holiday design. You can put the person's name on it, or you can do a whole bunch of different designs and just say the person's name's kitchen. So many ideas. I mean, it's endless that you can do with this stuff, and people do like this stuff. This is really unique, nice gifts. But what I want to do in this video is I actually want to use this towel, and I actually want to do a Christmas towel. Now, one of the things that I wanted to show you that I really like about this towel, okay, that I purchased at the quilt and sewing shop, is one of the things that I really loved was this edging right here. And I was like, this is a really neat idea. This is something that you can do even if you have a towel like this. All you have to do is buy a strip of fabric, okay? And then you would sew it on the end, okay? So I just wanted to show you guys, and I'll give you a close-up of this is what they've done, okay? They just have a strip of fabric, okay? And they just sewed it. They just sewed it at the end of it. So if you have a type of fabric that you like, it doesn't have to be a Christmassy. It can be flowers, stripes, whichever. I mean, it's a nice, elegant touch just to add to the edge. So if you're using these towels, right, you can just open these towels up and you can cut a piece of fabric and you can make it as big or as small as you want. And all you have to do is just make sure that you sew the edges, so that way you don't have raw edges showing, okay? And you just go ahead and you just sew it onto the bottom of your towel. So just a little suggestion, you know, if you guys are interested in doing something like this. These towels already came with a fabric strip already sewn on them, but I really like that idea. I thought that was a really nice touch. Makes the kitchen towel unique and different. So, let me show you guys what I am actually going to do. This one is not the one that I'm going to embroider. I didn't iron this one, okay? As you can see, you can still see the signs. I mean, the folding lines, okay? This is the one that I have ironed, okay? And also, when you have a towel like this, sometimes it's really hard for you to know where your middle point is, okay? What I usually do is I take the towel, I fold it in half, okay, and already I gently hit it with my iron. And if I open this up, I do have like some kind of fold here, okay? I don't know if you guys can tell. It's probably really hard for you guys to tell. Yeah, I think it is. But the fold line that I have is actually right here, okay? I prefer to do it this way. Some people use chalk or a marking pen. I have not personally had a lot of good successes with them because sometimes it leaves residue and I don't like that. So what I usually do is I'll just take the item and I'll just fold it in half. And then what I'll do is I will hit it with an iron and it makes that crease in the fabric, okay? Another thing that you can do is you can fold it in half the other way, okay? And once you have that middle point, all right, you can go and you can use stickers. And this is something else that I do. And these are little round stickers, right? So what I would do is, since I already know where my center point is, you could just take your sticker and you just kind of like just put it right smack where your center point is, okay? That way you know that this is your middle on your fabric, all right? So just little tips. I prefer the stickers and I prefer ironing, excuse me, sorry. I prefer ironing the and making the crease. That to me is the safest. So let's go with the computer and I'm going to show you the design that I'm going to put on this kitchen towel. All right, everybody, here we are at my laptop and I'm going to show you exactly how I did this design, okay? Now, these are a set of designs that I had purchased right off of Etsy. It was a really cute set. I really fell in love with it. I will make sure to link it in the video description below. That way you know exactly where I had purchased this. And I will also give you the link to where I use these fonts just in case you want to use the same design and the same fonts that I have. But let me show you exactly how I did this, okay, from scratch, so that way you guys have an idea, because I kind of interlocked it the same. So I want to show you how I actually go about doing that. It's pretty something that I just started doing, and I think this is a lot of fun, and it makes it really unique with the fonts. It makes your fonts pop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a new screen on here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to open the file that I purchased. Okay, guys, so this is the set that I have purchased. Sorry, I just hit the camera. Okay, sorry, don't mean. And I just want to show you guys what the set actually looks like, okay? So the first one that I click on, this is the one that I'm actually going to use on the kitchen towel. I really like it. It's really cute. I did this one on a another kitchen towel, you know, for my girlfriend for the holidays and stuff. It came out really nice as well. Here are some more of the other designs that are included in that set. And I have to tell you, I like every single design that I see in that set. So I really think that this was worth the purchase. That is really cute for a kitchen towel as well. So I really think, and I love this too. This would be really cute as well. I really like them. So like I said, I really like all of the designs that came in this set. So what I will do is I'll make sure to link it so that way if you guys are interested in it, you guys can go ahead and get your set as well, okay? So right now, like I said, I'm going to be using this one. So I'm going to open this up. And then as you can see, let me make this a little bit bigger so we can take a look at it. And what I'm going to do is I am going to actually move this design up. All right, because I want to put, like I had before, Merry Christmas on the end. So what I usually do when I have stuff like this and I want to interlock it, let me go to this one. I'm going to, it has my regular basic ABC. I usually write Merry Christmas in two separate lines, right? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select the font that I used for this, okay? There we go. There you go. I really liked this font, and you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the font overlap inside the design, okay? Now, one of the things that I always look at when I'm dealing with fonts is I always like to look at how the letters are aligned individually. Sometimes they align great, sometimes they don't. And when I find that I really need a little more less spacing or more spacing between the two letters, what I do is I click on the little green arrow and then I move it over. Okay. Like right here, I feel that the R overlaps a little bit too much with the Y, right? So I'm going to click on the green of the Y. I'm going to move it out, and that looks better to me, okay? I kind of like that. Now, this word, what I'm going to do is because I don't want the blue to kind of like get lost in these other colors, I'm going to change the color to that word, and I'm going to put that in red. And I'm selecting red over here. Okay, and then also one thing that I do want is, you notice this font is a little bit on the thin side, right? So what I want to do is I want to thicken the font just a little bit, not a lot, but a little. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight the word. I'm going to go under the tab that says stitch right here, and then right here. Okay, let me make this a little bit bigger so you guys can see. Right here, it has like comp, right? And I'm just going to move it to a 1, okay? And as you can see, when I shift it over to the 1, I'm going to move it back to a 0. You could already see that it changed, you know, the level of how, you know, you can make it thinner or thicker. You know, I could go, usually sometimes I'll increase it to like a 2, but to me, when you look at it, it just looks a little bit too thick. I kind of like the thin look, but I just don't want it too thin, so I'm going to leave it at a 1, okay? So I think that to me is perfect. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the other line, and it's going to say Christmas, capital. Oh, if I can spell. All right, let's get rid of that ABC in the back, and I'm going to hit enter. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is right here, let me just scoot up just a little bit here so that way you can see. So I'm going to take Christmas and I'm just going to scoot it down. Okay. And as you can see, there's an eye, and the eye on there, I want the eye to be kind of like inside the hoop. And then I like the way this overlaps in there too, okay? Now I also, in this, I look to see, do I have to like modify any of these, you know, of the position of any of these letters. And I see that, you know, some of them to me look a little crunchy, you know, or it looks like, let me make this a little bit, because I want you guys to see what it is that I'm fixing. There you go. Now you see how this part right here, I kind of want this to give it a more, you know, clean look. So what I'll do is I highlight that M and then I move it over, and then I'm going to release it and see how the tail now kind of goes under. So that's what I kind of look at. Like right here, there's not enough space between that A and the S, right? So I'll go ahead and I will highlight that A, and I'll just move it 1 tab and look at it. Now I don't like it because see, it's bumped up to the M. Okay, so what's going to have to happen is I'm going to have to move that S over. So now I'm going to highlight the S and move that over. And that to me looks perfect. I like the way that looks. Now what I'm going to do is, because I want Christmas to also be in red as well, okay, I'm going to come over here. I'm going to highlight Christmas. I'm going to change this to color. Hit the red. There we go. Also, I do want to increase the comp to that as well. So I'm going to go under stitch. Comp is at 0. I'm going to lift that up to a 1 and leave it at that. And that looks really great to me. Okay. And I really like that I overlapped it over the design. I think that looks really cute. Now to see what the whole thing is going to look like. Okay. I'm going to go to the middle of this design. I'm going to decrease it a little bit here. So, you know, so we can zoom out, you know, so we can take a look at the whole thing. And this is what it looks like. I really like this. I think it's going to look really cute on that kitchen towel and stuff like that. So now that I have my design ready, I'm going to save this to USB, take it over to the machine, load up the colors that I need on the machine and all that kind of stuff, put fresh needles in there. And but first, before I do all that, I gotta hoop my kitchen towels. Let's go to the table and let's start hooping that towel. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be using my 8.5 by 9 hoop, and I got tearaway stabilizer right here. That's what I'm gonna be using for this. I'm going to put this right in here in the middle. Okay, I always snap the bottom first, then I kind of pull up a little bit on the stabilizer so I have that even distribution going up. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my kitchen towel, and as you can see, this is the bottom, and I see the crease. It's probably hard for you guys to see in the camera where my folding crease is, but what I'm going to do is I'm aligning my crease to go straight down, and there you go. I'm just gonna, there you go, that looks good. And the middle is right here. Just need to move it a little bit more. There you go. Okay, I'm pretty happy with where it is. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this. I'm actually going to do it this way because I'm gonna turn my design around. And there you go. All right, cool. So now I got my kitchen towel all hooped in. As you can see, you always want to put your hand in here. You want to make sure that you're not bubbly or anything like that, that it is nice and smooth and solid, okay? And now I can take out my little sticker because I already got my thing and I know I'm aligned correctly. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch out my machine and get it ready for the embroidery. Okay, guys, here we are at the machine, and I'm going to bring the towel over, and I'm going to put the towel into the area. And as you can see, I already have my design up. I've already changed my color threads. And I'm going to put this in here. There you go. Everything is nice and snug. Put my hands in here. I want to make sure everything's fine. Everything is fine. And I do need to rotate my design. So I'm going to hit return. I'm going to do rotate. And that way, because if I didn't rotate it, then it would be upside down on the towel. Because this is the bottom of the towel. So I'm excited. This is going to look cute. Let's see how trace this. Make sure that I'm not going to hit anything. That's going to be well within the hoop. And it is. Oh, this is going to be cute. Very, very, very cute. Oh, I like this. Okay, so now I am ready to go. I don't have to put any topper on this, guys. The reason why I say don't put any topper is because this material doesn't really call for it, okay? You can if you want to, but I don't think it is necessary, all right? So I'm not using any topper or anything, so I don't, and I just traced it. So I'm just going to go ahead and embroider it, and let's see how this baby comes out. I got a feeling it's going to be really super cute. And, it's something that, it's really unique, and, oh, it's going to really come out gorgeous. I have a really good feeling about this. So here we go. Okay, I like the way this came out. I really, really do. Let's take this out and let's take a look at it at the cutting table. Um, wow, look at this. Beautiful, beautiful. Man, this really came out really nice. Okay, let's look at the cutting table. Okay, guys, here we are. I'm going to take this out of the hoop, and as you can see, this is really beautiful. I really like this. And I like this material of the towel. This I did not buy this off of online or anything like that. I actually got this at the Sew and Quilt Expo and last year, and I have to tell you, I really love the material, and I hope that booth is back again so that way I can purchase some more of these because really feeling these. I really like the way this is coming out. All right, so I'm going to take away the backing, and normally for my kitchen towels, I will be putting the Tender Touch over this. You know, if I sell it or I'm going to give it to someone, I always put Tender Touch in the back of my towels because it just makes it a little more attractive. It kind of hides everything. So I'm going to take this out, and I'll just take out from in here too. All right, we put this aside, and let's take a look at this a little more closely. And I have to tell you, I am really in love with this towel. I think it is super cute. Oh my God, yeah. This is a really cute towel, guys. Let me give you guys a close-up so that you guys can see the stitch out and everything and how it looks. Really cute. Really, really cute. I love this. Okay, so don't worry, I will post the link to where I got these designs and also to the font that I used in this this towel. Really nice. However, though, just know that I did not buy this towel online or anything like that, but like I stated before, I bought it because I really like the concept of this being sewn at the bottom. So if you have a regular tea towel or something like that, one thing though I would do want to mention about tea towels, make sure that when you are buying tea towels to embroider, that they are not on the thin side. Okay, sometimes you see them, and I think they're called flower or floral something tea towels, and they're very, very thin. These are not thin. These are very good solid material. Okay, they're very thick. This is perfect for embroidering. If you get the ones that are really thin, you're going to end up with a lot of issues if you have a design that is very dense. Like this is not really dense. This is it has some dense areas, and let me give you a little close up of it. Like in here, okay, the penguin and stuff like that right here, this is a little bit on the dense side, okay? This is not dense though. I really love the way this came out. This is gorgeous. And I love the way the font came out, and I love this, the way that it interlocks. I think that was a nice touch, okay? And I also want to show you guys, remember how I moved some of these kind of close? See how nicely they came out? See, look at the H. See how nicely that came out? Really nice. I could have moved the M over just a little bit more, but that's okay. It still looks really nice and solid. Love this. Really, really love this. I love the way this came out. Really cute. This is going to be a nice seller. And you know, you can make these fonts a little bit smaller. You can personalize this. This is really cute. This is another design that I got. This was one that is in my shop. I know I have it in the plastic, so you might see a little shine. You know, these are really cute designs. Now, I will tell you, some of these Christmas designs are a little lengthy to stitch out, but that's okay. This is another one that I did. Really cute design. Tired of I tried cooking with wine, but after 4 glasses, I forgot what I was making. I thought this was pretty neat. What this number 4 is just an applique design, and then I just went and I bought Christmas fabric, and then I just made sure you could see the snowman on the number 4. So, you know, there are so many things that you can do with kitchen towels and stuff. These are really popular. A lot of people like this because they like to decorate their kitchen for the holidays. So this is really a winner, you know, and like I said, you can just do plain Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. You can personalize it if you want. They have a lot of designs that you can select to make the towels. And if if you're really good into sewing and stuff, adding the little strip at the bottom gives it a really nice touch. And if you want, this idea is not just for Christmas. If you don't, you can do this for spring and whatever. You know what I'm saying? If you have a really nice fabric, just put it at the bottom of the towel and stuff, and then you can do, use your blank canvas, use your imagination. So guys, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And hope you're enjoying the series of all the Giftmas ideas that I am giving you guys. So hope you can also subscribe to my channel and join me on Friday evenings at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for Embroidery Happy Hour. So have a great holiday and happy sewing and happy embroidery. Bye.